What up, all my Cancerians? This is your boy, BhodieBoy G from Wow Oracle, here to do your weekly energies spread. So before I get into it, Cancerians, you guys are my fourth video today. And, I had to take a break between your video and Gemini's video. And it was interesting. While taking that break, I had to help my stepmom with a few things around the house. And I had to put back this table together. I had taken the legs off. And the funny thing is I ended up taking these legs off like 3 different times and replacing them back together. The whole time I was thinking about you guys. And it's interesting. It almost gave me this sense of feeling like a lot of my Cancerians are out there are really putting things together in its place, but yeah, at the same time reformulating and recalculating and recalibrating exactly how they need to go back together so everything fits in its right place. So almost like you're really cultivating something that's really beautiful, but it takes time. It takes time and effort and concentration to really put something back in a whole, in a way that's cohesive, and the way that it binds together so nicely. And I really relate to this because being new to this YouTube family myself, I'm also formulating my way of doing things, and I myself can relate to that because I am a Cancer rising. So as we get into your weekly reading, I want to kind of explain it to you and let you know how things are going to go. So what we'll do is we're going to pull an oracle card for you, and this oracle card is going to represent you for your week. And then we're going to move into tarot. And with the tarot, we're going to pull a couple cards to see how the energies this week can help to keep you grounded and what energies can help to keep you more open. And then after that, we'll pull some more cards on what the positive energies for the week will be. And then also what the negative energies for the week will be. I know negative energies sometimes are hard to deal with, but they are there. We live in a world of polarity and duality, and there's always good and evil, dark and light. So we have to always look at both sides. Now, after that, we'll pull in some cards to see how to best invite in the positive energies, and then how the negative energies could possibly affect us if we don't take the advice given in the previous cards. Now, after that, we'll also pull a card for the benefits of the positive energies, and then how to best overcome those negative energies so we don't have to stay stuck in that murkiness and that muddiness. Then after that, we will pull an overall impact card for the energies, positive and negative, for the week to see how you're going to be affected from the whole week's in totality. Then after that, we'll pull one more oracle card for a special message from Spirit, just to solidify and to end the reading. Now, before I get started, I just want to let you know, when I do pull the oracle cards, not only will I read them intuitively, but I will also read the actual descriptions from the cards because they're pretty firm in their messages. So, given that, let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, so this is going to be for the week of April 5th through April 12th for my Cancerians. All right, let's see. What card represents my Cancers? What card best represents my Cancers? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of April 5th through April 12th. What card best represents my Cancerians? What card best represents my Cancerians? Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of April 5th through April 12th. All right, Cancer, let's see what you got. Ah, we have round and round. It's funny, another sign got this. I want to say that Gemini also got round and round. So maybe there's something in the Gemini reading for you. But I'm getting a little bit of maybe a different feel from this. Given that thing I was telling you about redoing the table and the legs, it's almost like, it's like you're taking an idea you have. You're taking something that you're doing and you're moving it round and round and round and round to try to get the pieces to fit in correctly. So whether it be in a love life situation or a family situation or a career situation, you're moving things around and you're taking it and you're like, it's almost like you're putting a puzzle together, then taking it back apart to see if you can put it together correctly again. And taking it back apart and putting it back together and taking it back apart and putting it back together. Almost like getting this round and round feeling of the situation and really seeing the best way that it fits for you and the best method and the best equation for the situation. Now, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and read the meaning of the card. I think it has a little bit of a different meaning than my intuitive feeling, but I'll go ahead just in case it resonates in that sense. So what the card says is, the spiral quality of events when a lesson isn't quite integrated. Cycles you are challenged to break. Revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. So like I said, revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. So something you've done before in a certain way, you're redoing it in a different way. Now, the extended message is, the appearance of this card is a reminder that although it may appear that you've gone backward, the truth is that you are standing at a higher level, looking down into the circumstances. You will learn something, do something better, and break a cycle set up in the past. You actually have a bird's eye view of your initial footprints and can access the wisdom and lessons learned. Now, given this, I'm not really sure which way it's going to go, so I'm going to read the interpretation for relationship as well as prosperity from the book itself, and then we'll go from there. So relationship, it says, are you wondering how did I get here again? Does something feel familiar right now in your dynamics with others? Maybe a little too familiar. Don't be surprised that you found yourself repeating an old story with the same sort of person who may not look similar, but who attracted you because of your easy acquaintance with his or her qualities. Your relationship is a mix of what is good and what is potentially challenging. You have been drawn to this person through the perfection of Spirit's plan for your evolution. You may have circled back to an accustomed spot, a familiar place, but that's fine, as you get to do things again, only differently this time, for you've learned something of great value since the last time around. How will you choose to behave now that you're aware? Remain curious and stay out of the blame game. Now, for career and prosperity-wise, we have, if you're in a scenario that appears to be an echo of something that's already happened in the past in your work life, it is because you're being invited to see what you couldn't see before. There's a perfect time for you to look at the deeper motives you have and attraction to the opportunities and people who have entered your life to be a part of your journey to prosperity. Who helps you navigate? Who sabotages you? Who supports you? Who are the familiar signs and your responses to them? When you find yourself in a repeat of a pattern of the past, it's a good time to get a coach or a mentor, who can help you see what you can't on your own. Repeat what works, not what doesn't. Then you will free yourself from old cycles and cease going round and round. So like I said, it's all about you piecing something together in a different way, seeing things from a different light, and really moving forward in that sense. Now we're going to go ahead and move into the tarot. So the first card we're going to pull is what energies can help to keep you grounded, and what energies can help you to be more open this week. So what energies, Spirit, can help my Cancerians to be more grounded this week? And what energies can help them to be more open? What energies can help them to be more grounded? And what energies can help them to be more open? Okay. Woo. So we have a flipper. So what we have for the energies to help you keep grounded is the King of Wands. So this is all about being in that mode of feeling successful. Feeling successful in everything that you do, whether it big or small, whether it be something inconspicuous or something on a grand scale. Knowing that however you decide to put things back together, you're going to do it in such a successful way that you're going to feel really good about the thing that you've done. Now, what energies are going to help you to be more open this week? With that, we have the Four of Wands. So the energies that are going to help you to feel more open is the universe brings all I need to feel blissful. So whether this is in conscious community or by yourself, feel matrimonial in everything that you do. Feel a cohesion and a real draw and a real connection to everything that's happening around you. If it's a relationship, some of you might damn well be getting married this week. Some of you might be coming into a new relationship where you feel such a bond with this person. And if it's career-wise, I see that you're going to have such a clear, stable mode of seeing things in your workplace that are going to help you to realign and reform what wasn't working and make it work for the better. Okay, now Cancers, now we're going to pull together some cards for the energies that are positive for this week and the possible negative energies for this week. So Spirit, what are the possible positive energies this week for my Cancerians? And what are the negative energies of the week for my Cancerians? What are the positive energies for my Cancerians? And what are the negative energies for my Cancerians? Alright, Cancer. So as far as the positive energies goes, we have the Eight of Wands. So this is all about something coming in quick. Maybe it's an idea. Maybe it's a message. Maybe it's someone coming in to talk to you, to clear things up, to clear the air, to get things working in back right order. But what I see is that something is coming in very quickly for you. And with this King of Wands, knowing that you're going to be successful in quick movement. So whatever you've been stagnant on lately, whatever's been holding you back, really move forward in positivity and with action. Take that action. Take that next step. Do it quickly. Don't hold back. Don't feel like, okay, maybe I need to slow down. Maybe I should do this not as quickly. Really step up to the plate and take that positive energy of action and stability and move forward in a positive way this week. Now, as far as the possible negative energies go, like I said, don't worry too much about this because we'll see later on in the cards how you can better this situation. But the negative energy I see is Five of Pentacles. So I see that it's a possibility this week you might feel left out in the cold. Maybe by someone or something. But you don't have to fear that. You don't have to fear that being left out in the cold. You don't have to fear that you aren't supported. You don't have to feel like you're alone. Because no matter what, Spirit has always got you. Even when you turn around and you see no humanly form there waiting for you, looking for you, or trying to see if if you're worried or you need some care, don't worry about that. Don't worry if no one's there because we only need ourselves. We only need ourselves to feel good about what we're doing. We only need ourselves to feel like we have taken that next step and gone forward. So don't feel like you're alone because guess what? You're never alone. Your angels are with you, your guides are with you, and Spirit's always with you. Even if you aren't a spiritual person, even if you don't believe in angels or guides, and you don't believe in Spirit, know that you are supported in everything you do. Know that you're always supported. So I see this week you might be feeling like you aren't supported. You might be feeling like no one has your back. But guess what? Like I just said, you don't need anyone to have your back but yourself. You don't need anyone to push you forward because you have the energy inside to push yourself forward. All right, Cancerians. Let's see how to best invite the positive energies in this week. And how you can... and how the negative energies might affect you this week. So let's see how to best invite in the positive energies and how the negative energies could affect you this week. All right, let's see. So as far as how it's going to be, how to best invite those energies of positivity in for you this week, I have the Seven of Cups. Knowing that you trust yourself. Knowing that you trust the decision you make. Even though you may have made many of the same decisions in the same subject, knowing that this one is the right one. Knowing that you will finally bring it all together in a cohesive way. Knowing that you will make that right choice. You will make that right decision. I know there are other decisions, but I feel like this week, Cancerians, you're going to make that correct decision. And you're going to do it with action. And you're going to do it quickly. And you're going to make the right choice. And you're going to be successful in that choice with nothing to worry about. Because even though in the past it may have been around and round and maybe it didn't fit together correctly the right way and maybe it didn't work how you needed it to work, I see this week it's going to work. It's going to work. So believe in that. Believe in yourself because you are love. You are Spirit. And nothing more is that than that. You are such a powerhouse. Especially, I know this because I'm a Cancerian myself, and a lot of times I get down on myself. I get down on myself, and I feel like, am I making the right choice? Am I doing the right thing? But guess what? Spirit's never led me wrong, so I don't see Spirit leading you wrong. So move forward in positivity, move forward with action, and really make that choice and know that it's the right one for you. Now, as far as the negative energies goes this week, and how they might affect you, we have the Six of Cups. Okay, so maybe there's something from the past. Maybe there's someone from the past, some memory, some nice, thing that's been holding you in this space. I see that if you feel alone, maybe it is that you're staying in your head too much and thinking too much of the past. Maybe it's time to rise above the past and move forward towards the future, being in the here and now, being in the present moment rather than thinking of what's happened in the past. So when it comes to this round and round situation here, maybe you've been going round and round with the same old thought patterns. And maybe because of those thought patterns, you've had to do this alone. You've had to do this alone. So maybe if you're willing to actually break away from past ways of doing things, from past mindsets, from past blockages, and from past limiting beliefs, you will be able to feel more supported. And you'll be able to know that you're not alone. And I'm not saying that we have to forget the past or act like it didn't happen, but we can remember it. We don't have to still live in it. We don't have to dwell into ways of the past. I see that you are going to be able to do this round and round in a way that's going to be more linear, more straightforward, to where you will be able to know the past is there, but to live in the present now, letting go of the past, letting go of what no longer is and what's no longer needed and what's no longer serving you. Wow, Cancer. Okay, so now, Cancerians, we're going to pull what the benefits of the positive energies this week will be, and a card to how to best overcome the negative energies. I told you we'd touch on that. I don't want you guys to get too bummed out about what the negative could be. So let's see. What are the benefits of the positive energies this week for my Cancerians, and how they can best overcome the negative challenges? So this one flew out. So the benefits of the positive energies this week, the Ace of Cups. Wow. So I'm starting to get this sense of feeling that this is no longer a prosperity reading for some, that for some it is a love reading. And some there is something new coming in. There's someone new coming in. So maybe in the past you've gone round and round with the same sort of folk, the same sort of people, the same sort of person that you're attracted to. But this week I see that you're making a different choice. You're going for something new, something different. And from that I see there's going to be some quick communication. And you made the right choice, and you're going to be able to bring in this new love. And if this isn't about love, this is all about breakthroughs and spirit and love and life and really moving forward in being strong and solid in the choices that you're making, knowing that it is the correct choice and that it's going to happen quickly for you. Excuse me. And that you will be successful, knowing that your cup will be filled and overflow with prosperity and opportunities and love and connections. And everything in your life is just going to flow in such a good way this week, Cancerians. Such a good way. Now, as far as how to best overcome the negative energies and negative challenges, we have the Five of Cups. So, this is all about you breaking away from those old patterns, breaking away from those limiting belief systems, breaking away from those blocks consciously or unconsciously held. This is all about you knowing how to move forward and knowing that the time is now to move forward, knowing that this is the right time to move forward from something that has held you back in the past. So even if this week seems like you're not supported, you feel like you're alone, you feel like you're stuck in moments of the past, you feel like you're stuck in an old you, an old way of doing things, know that this is the time to move forward from that, to break away from that, because the time is now. The time is now. It is time for you to step into this believing and knowing that the universe brings all you need to feel blissful, and you will be successful in everything you do. In everything you do. So you will no longer need to go round and round and round and round in something that you've done before. It's time for you to break into something new. Break away from old chains. It's like if we would have pulled the devil card, it would have been reversed, because it would have been breaking away from those chains. Breaking away from those negative or self-sabotaging ideas and feelings and thought forms. Wow, Cancerians. Okay, Cancer, now let's pull an overall impact card from the energies, negative and positive, for the week. Okay, Spirit, what is the overall impact from all the energies for my Cancerians this week? What is the overall impact? What is the overall impact for my Cancerians? What is the overall impact for my Cancerians? All right, Cancers. So given all of the messages here, the overall impact of this week is the Knight of Wands. Wow. This is all about moving forward with passion. Moving forward with passion and going towards something that you love. Something that really lights up your soul. Something that really makes you shine and makes your heart space burst wide open. It's like all the chakras are in line and you're just, it's almost like your kundalini is rising and it's rising up like this, and your presence and your passion and your power is really coming into play. So I see that, knowing that you will be successful, doing it with passion, no matter it is what you're doing, as long as you put your passion into it, you put your heart and your soul into it, it will be successful. It will be successful, and you will knock out any of this negative feelings, any of these feelings that don't support you anymore. So it's almost like, I wish I would have done this spread without the negative side. I wish I would have just covered this side up and did only this side, because I see this week ending so well for you. I see you really moving forward in such a positive, stabilized, connected way. Wow, Cancerians. This spread is just, it's beautiful. I mean, I don't even know what to name it yet. But we're going to go ahead and pull your last oracle card. So this oracle card is going to be a message from Spirit. All right, Spirit, what message do you have for my Cancerians? What message do you have for my Cancerians to end this spread? What messages do you have for my Cancerians in regards to this spread? What message from Spirit is for my Cancerians for the week of April 5th to April 12th? What message do you have for my Cancerians? Yin. Wow. Oh my God, Cancerians. If you are a dude, some of you are really finding your soulmate. Some of you are really finding your match, and you're going to move toward this person with such passion. And if you are a female Cancerian, this is all about you reconnecting with yourself. Reconnecting with yourself and moving forward in such a positive way. Oh my gosh, this is, I mean, could you ask for a more beautiful card? So what I'm going to go ahead and do, Cancerians, is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read the prosperity and relationship and general meaning of this card, and then I'll close out. Okay, so we have 2 yin. So what it says, the feminine principle of receptivity, letting someone else make the first move, gathering information and taking in cues, the art of conscious allowing. This is a time of calculated receptivity as you gracefully await what is coming to you, ready to accept it when it appears. Yin does not involve frozen dreams or even resting, but rather consciously allowing things to flow to you, poised to receive the bounty that will be made available to you. It implies sensitivity as you alertly study the actions of others and contemplate how they will affect you and yours. Remember, you must make space for miracles to appear. Be the shaped, not the shaper, and you will see how quickly your dreams manifest. Okay, so with that message, is all about getting out of your own way. This is all about getting out of your own way and allowing Spirit to do the work in your life. Really allowing your spirituality to flow through every aspect of your life, making it more cohesive and more stable and more aligned with who you are. Now, this is about a relationship for my Cancerians out there who are feeling the relationship side of this spread. Maybe a new relationship or something that you've been going round and round in. Could be the same old person, but that you're trying to do things differently. This is what it says. Let others take the lead right now. Your power lies in small gestures, soft awareness, and conscious surrender. By yielding the reins, you will find yourself effortlessly moving closer to what you truly desire. Effortlessly moving closer, effortlessly moving closer. And this even says, I make decisions without pressure. Now, this permits others to tell you who they are and who they can be to you by allowing their actions to speak about them. You will be pleasantly surprised. Now, if you're feeling this is more in the career sense, this is more about taking something in the workplace or in the home front and changing it around a different way. You know, maybe this could be because of the COVID. This could be because everyone's at home, so maybe you're rearranging things in your home, rearranging things in your life, which is it's all good. It's good to rearrange things. Change is good. Change is inevitable. Change is lovely. It really helps us to grow and to expand as souls. Now, what this says is, this is a time when the most effective action is to allow others to show you the way forward. Observe their behavior and follow their lead. Your desire to push through must take a backseat for now. Collaborate and offer your ideas rather than dictating what must happen. Let others come to you. It's important that they feel they have power now. Another meaning is about releasing your need to have things in the form you want. How do you want to feel? Basking in your success. Now allow the universe to show you the form. Yin is a sign of essence. Things may go more smoothly than you expect. Like I said, this is all about getting out of your own way. Getting out of your own way and let Spirit do its work. Let Spirit do its work in your life. Because whether this is about careers and finances or home and family and love and romance, this week is so positive for you. As long as you are willing to be open and receptive to the messages and to the feelings you have inside, and being able to also listen to the others that are around you, whether it be family or friends or lovers or whatever it may be, co-workers, whatever it is. If you're willing to really have that conscious community with someone else, allowing to see both sides, you will be able to construct such a newer way of doing things. Wow, Cancerians. Such a beautiful reading. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and close this out. I want to say thank you if you're still here. Thank you if you sat through this reading with me. Thank you so much. Now, if you like this message or it resonates with you, comment below, like, click, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Because like I said, I'm new to this YouTube family, but I'm feeling such a pull to this. I feel such a resonance in my soul doing this. So if it resonates with you, I'd love to see your comments and be able to comment back. Thank you so much for being in this space with me, allowing me to connect with your energies, allowing me to read for you for the week of April 5th through April 21st. So this is your boy, BhodieBoy G, from Wow Oracle, signing off. Love, love, love from me to you, higher consciousness, and namaste.